So yeah, before I started screwing and chopping, I started to see Jimmyboi because he was started hanging out with my homeboy Steven Pham and his younger brother Patrick Pham. We were really close homeboys. Used to break dance, smoke weed at his house on the weekends. I'd spend the night, you know what I'm saying, ride the bikes, skipping school, shooting pool, acting a fool, hollering at chicks. He had the yellow hatchback. But when Jimmyboi started appearing, I would see him at Elsig High School to go meet up Steven. So as Steven started hanging out with him, I started hanging out with new friends like Jay, from people from Elsig High School, Frat Tone, rest in peace, Adrian, um, and Joe Mammer. You know what I'm saying? I started hanging out with a new group of people because Steven went the other way. And from then on, that's when I discovered I was able to do screw music, even though I was so into it already because of somebody by the name of, he just came and started screwing and chopping music on my computer. I'm like, what the fuck? So he downloaded some program, like a digital turntable, and then showed me how to do it. And Jimmyboi was there that day. He was skipping school with Steven. Steven came to kick it. They came through, we all kicked it. People were smoking weed, you know, just playing music loud. And yeah, he showed me. And from that day on, you know, I don't think Jimmyboi was even in the room. He was in the other room. There's a little computer room, my man. That's where people be playing the music and stuff, you know, or I'm doing the music. So that's where I started learning how to do it. And Jimmyboi just like, he would bounce. You know, he only come to kick it with Steven. He never really came by himself. And then he just disappeared for a while. I started screwing and chopping music. I guess he had to go do some more time in jail. And then that's when I started rapping. But yeah, man, that's kind of crazy that he was there when I was, you know, not doing the rap shit. And then when he came out and I started showing him that this is what I'm doing. I'm doing screwed and chop. I'm playing him songs of screwed and chop music. He telling me he don't really listen to screwed and chop like that. He just, you know, like the regular shit. So I was like, all right, but let's get on some rap shit. We never really did no rap shit. But he wanted to fuck with Lil Droop, Jimmy, and he wanted me to hook him up with Jin's number. I'm like, nah, man. Let's see if we work out first. I just can't throw you at people. And what's fucked up is years later, I never got to tell Droop. I never got to tell Lil Droop that Jimmyboi wanted to fuck with him. Because I'm like, for what? I'm not gonna tell him, is this somebody I trust or some? I'm gonna tell Lil Droop, have you worked with him? Like, how am I gonna connect you with somebody that's an artist that I haven't even worked with? That's just funny. So we're trying to, you know what I'm saying, bad shit happened, something fucked up. And I was never able to tell Lil Droop that Jimmyboi wanted to work with him. And years later, I find out that Lil Droop had a beef, got into some shit with Jimmyboi. I don't know exactly what happened, but I found out that they had a problem. And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy because I once heard that Jimmyboi wanted to fuck with Droop. And it's fucked up that it's people that I knew. You know, not everybody fucks with Jimmyboi. But it's just life, man. There's always going to be disagreements with certain people. And the only way you can get successful is if you turn down some people, man. And some people are going to be unhappy. That's how it is when you're trying to reach for success. So congratulations to seeing Jimmyboi reach the success. You know, because that's why I believe in other artists around me or anybody. I believe in anybody that's surrounding me, because if a guy like Jimmyboi, where I was trying to push to become something with me, but I get into some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you see him progress, it's like, damn, what happened to me? Now it's time to fix that shit, you know? And to see him actually reach success makes me believe that somebody else can reach success. So that's why I'm always believing in others, you know what I mean? The more you believe in others, the more it's kind of pushing yourself to be something, you know what I mean? So if y'all like my little, want to hear more stories, man, I'll make some more stories, but I think it's enough for today. I'm going to relook at everything I did because I don't write these down. And I'm going to make sure the next story that I tell you is something that I might have missed on Untold Stories hood stories of the artists, hip hop, shit that went down in my life. Yup. All right, y'all.